Hello everyone, it's Xocliw here and I'd like to welcome you to another mod showcase. Today we'll be looking at a set of mods from a range of different authors, but all the models are related to food or they're a furniture in some way to decorate your ship. I mean, most of them don't have any function, they are just for looks, but you know, they make your ship look a lot more interesting and they also give rooms a purpose that they wouldn't normally have. So yeah, let's go take a look at the mods that we can get. So first off, from PeterHammerman, we get some really nice vending machines that he's made, and a variety of different ones, coffee and drinks machines. Now we come to his armory block, which just has like guns and ammo and stuff in it, and then we've got lockers, and now we've got the suit lockers. So we've got a normal engineer one, a female engineer one, and for all you Star Wars fans out there, he's even got a stormtrooper one, which is pretty cool. And all of these can be used to change your suit type and colour. Next up we have deadweight for use mess hall stuff. So we've got a space coffee machine, which is pretty cool, and then a bench, and both of these can be coloured. And then we've got two fridges in one block space and a single fridge in a single block space. And now we've got the counters for the work surfaces. So we've got a corner one, a straight one with a sink, and one with an oven. And again, all of these models can be coloured, which is a nice little touch. So now we've got his TV with a colourable stand. We've got a really cool model. We've got a snooker table, a very futuristic looking model, and these are his more formal meeting room style tables, which would look good in a bridge or like a meeting room, but also they would look fine in bedrooms and other places on a ship. And you have three types. You have like a glass one, a more plain one, and a wood effect one. And in the future I like to see one that you could custom colour yourself, like most of Dead's other models. And this is just showing how you can put the straight ones together and the end ones to make a really long table. So now we come on to the artificial grass blocks. So we've got a square one, a slope one, and a triangle one. And with this you can use them to create some kind of artificial garden. And maybe if your engineers are getting a bit homesick, then you can give them the feeling that they're back on Earth, make a little park for them. And I've also used models from the Cityscape mods, like the benches and the trees and stuff, to make this garden. So now we come on to the interface by Deadweight, and this basically acts like a normal interface but bigger, and so you can access all the ship's systems. And this is a recharge station, so you can just recharge your energy there. It's a nice model. And this is his projector, which at the moment acts as a light only, so it doesn't have any function apart from that, but it looks quite cool. So either as like a broadcasting camera or a projector obviously, or a security camera even if you hang it from the roof. To go with that, from VoicesDark we've got a big screen. Which when you grind down different parts of its construction stages, it shows different images on the screen. So you've got some images from movies and some other stuff, which is quite cool. Who knows, maybe you want a cinema on your ship, you know, to entertain the engineers. So as you see, you just keep grinding it down, and I think there's several images, and then it just disappears. So now we come on to some models by Sage, and I'm sure a lot of you have seen these before. So this is his work desk, which is a very nice model, and I hope in the future we'll be able to have it so you can have a hologram displaying on the desk. And then you've got his cryopods, so you've got one in the space of one block, and then two in the space of one block, and then lastly you've got one that's open. So now we have some more recently made cryopods by Darth Biomech, with a very nice frosted effect on the glass on this pair. And there's some really nice detail on these models, and both sets come in pairs in a single block space, but this second pair here has transparencies on the glass, so, and you can actually lie in one of them and look around, and there's a custom character animation for you lying down, which is really cool. It looks really cool in the third person, seeing him lying there. And in the future, when we get better modding support, we'll be able to actually close down the doors, so have it completely sealed. Now we come on to the beds, and the first one by Deadweight, and this is his double bed, and as you saw on the start of the video, you can actually colour it, and yeah, there's a nice lying character animation here. Very nice pose. And secondly, we've got a single bed by Sage, and this is a slightly older model, so it doesn't have any animation to go with it, unfortunately, but that might be added later. And it's a very nice model nonetheless. And lastly, on the beds, we have a bunk bed by Suge, and I believe this is one of the first mods to be made for Space Engineers. So it looks great, but unfortunately, again, you can't go inside it or lie on them. I mean, I don't know, maybe in the future, again, this could be updated to allow you to lie on it, which would be really cool. But for now, it's just another nice looking model. And finally, from VoicesDark, we have some modded passenger seats. So here's the vanilla one at the back, but centered. And then here's his first modded one, which is in the very center of the block. And he's also got one that is positioned to the left and to the back, and one that is positioned to the right in the back. And you can create some different width aisles using these, which is quite useful. And I also found if you put one that's sat to the right and one to the left together, you can create this kind of double bench, which is quite cool. Unfortunately, I think that if there was two engineers sat on there, the arms would clip, but I haven't tested it out, but it still looks pretty nice. So for the last part of the video, I've loaded up a world created by Deadweight for you, which he uses as a showroom for his mods. So this is like the bedroom which he's made, and using some vanilla blocks as well to fill it up. He's got his interface there, and his work desk next to the TV. So if you go out here, we see it's a nice smart station, and then we turn right down here, and we walk down the steps, and we've got like an interview / like newsroom. So we've got the recharge station, and then here we've got like a little thing, a seat. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I'm assuming the way the camera's positioned, it's almost like a broadcast station with the backdrop. Space news, I don't know. And also you'll see these other blocks which I didn't actually put in the video, so like these nice glass catwalk rails and the floor. But I'll be doing another mod showcase at a later date covering interior blocks and catwalks, etc. So you've got this fridge and your work surfaces. It's a very nice station, this actually. So you come back up here, turn right, and we come to the kitchen area. So he's got all his work surfaces and his ovens, and the little island in the middle, and his space coffee. So that's a very nice room. And then we come out into like the main mess hall area. So you've got the benches in rows. Looks very cool. Nice views. TV, and I chucked Hammerman's vending machines in the corner there as well. And this is his snooker table again. It's a very elegant model. I just think this looks awesome, you know. Without all this stuff, this would just be another empty room without a purpose. It allows you to have a much more interesting ship interior, and it gets you close to the feeling that you know, you're living on a real ship. And although most of it isn't functional right now, at least now with the help of the mods, you can make a room look like it's got a purpose. So now we're going to head outside, again see how his use of the artificial grass. So he's built like an outside landing pad. And I imagine the artificial grass to be a bit like AstroTurf. So that's all for today's mod showcase, guys. I hope you liked the video, and as you can see, we've got some pretty talented modders working on Space Engineers right now. So stay tuned in for more mod showcases, as there's plenty more awesome stuff to show off. And if you've enjoyed what you've been watching, then don't forget to subscribe and join my Steam group for all the updates and videos. So thanks guys, and I'll see you next time.